Hi guys, as you may be able to see, well you can see, but as you may be aware, this is a game called Spintires, which is basically a game about off-road driving. Install. No, we don't need the extra weight on that. No. Nope, nope, nope. The camera's always a bit awkward in this, but that'll do. So, the aim is to get some lumber from the lumber mill somewhere, which is on the map somewhere. I happen to know it's here, to these objectives here and here. Now we currently have this UAZ, which is sort of a little Land Rover Jeep type thing. It's the Russian version of them. And we have that truck over there, which that can carry, well, I don't really know what the truck over there is specifically for. Let's see if we can switch to it, if I can remember how. You know what, let's do it like this. There we go. So we can do... Now I haven't played this game in quite a while, so I'm not entirely sure. There's a lot of new stuff. So at the garage we can add all sorts of stuff like this to make these vehicles more useful. Trailers and whatnot. So these have repair points or fuel or any of that sort of stuff in them. Now let's stick to... Let's just get rid of that for a minute, shall we? And now we can see tractor. No, we don't want that. What else do we want that we couldn't have before? Now I'm going to put that back on, and see, we've got repair points now, and I'm going to want a tent trailer because that gets us 2 garage points. Now, if I can click install, thank you. Now, what garage points are, basically at certain locations on the map, you can see here it says garage, we can build another garage. Now that means basically we can have this there, so we can go there and repair, refuel and refit our vehicles. We also have a fuel depot here. Now we can't see the entire map because of these cloaking rings. To get rid of them, we've got to explore the map, and you basically drive up to a point near the centre of that. You'll see it in the world because it has what looks like essentially a black tornado type thing coming out of it. You'll see what I mean later. And you drive up to that and it gets rid of it. So we're going to attempt to do that. Start my timer. Let's go. take the parking brake off. So, first things first, we're going to want to head up to where we know this other vehicle is. Because if we can discover that, we get everything, or we get another vehicle, and that gets us going on the missions and stuff. Kind of need that before anything else we can do will be useful. We don't have diff lock in this vehicle. Okay. Don't know why we wouldn't have diff lock, but we are in hardcore mode. For those of you who know the game and are wondering what mode we're playing in, not casual, because I figured hardcore makes us more interesting. As you can see, there's some nice terrain deformation going on. Come on, lazy. We can damage these vehicles, and if they take too much damage, they will break down, at which point you have to send another vehicle to recover them. They have winches on them, so you can tow yourself out if you've got anywhere to winch to. Like we could use a tree, for example. Now, I haven't played this in a while. I loaded it up just now, had a quick go to get the settings all set up correctly. Which I don't think I've done. I think the volume needs to go down a little bit. Maybe like there. Okay. That's better. So yeah, we're using all-wheel drive at the minute. Because there's a lot of mud and horridness around. Okay, so that's our Ural, our log trailer. That's how we're going to collect the logs. Now, I believe if we just go around here somewhere. Is this water? Yes. I really don't want to be driving through that. Yeah, you can kill your truck by driving through water that's too deep as well. The engine will die on you and then bad things happen. I believe we can get our logs from here, right? Is this where we get logs from in this game? Looks like it, but I can't figure out where. Maybe not. There should be some little point somewhere. Might be around here. Okay. We might be slightly stuck here. But you see, this was intentional because it gives me a chance to demonstrate the... Really, we're stuck on that. To demonstrate the operation of the winch. So, you click on that and you hope to God there's a winch point in range. That'll work. And then you can just pull yourself out, like so. And carry on. And pretend nothing ever happened. So I'm pretty sure now we've gone the wrong way to be finding the log point. I know it's probably not a log point, that's not the right name for it, but that's what I'm going to call it. I'm definitely going the wrong way though, so I need to turn around if I can. You can see the fuel and damage down there. I just did that to demonstrate that you could see the damage there. That's why I crashed into that, honest. This is quite a fun little game to some degree. Quite challenging to try and figure out a way through all this awkward terrain. Come on. There we go. This is going to be tricky getting up here. It apparently doesn't like these fallen trees. There we go, that's you over. Awesome. Okay, so let's see about heading this way, shall we? Now, sometimes you can barge through some trees, but other trees you cannot. And it depends to some extent on the vehicle you're in as well. Like these trees, a Land Rover's not going to go through them, but that big Ural might. And here's our log collection point around here. Oh dear. Now basically you can drive into there and just collect the logs. Let's just figure out where we are. Okay. Now we need to go and start exploring and find a route, because once you get the logs on board that Ural, it becomes incredibly difficult to get through. So the more of the map we have revealed prior to attempting to get through in it, the easier our life will be, because we'll know what we need to avoid and such. I'd also like to get that garage as well, get that built, so that if we need fuel or repairs or anything like that, we have somewhere we can go rather than driving all the way back. Oh, come on. Come on, just push through, little Ural. This is the first coast map, I believe, the first map available. Yeah, coast, as you can see that. I don't even know if this is the right way, but it's the way I choose to go. Okay, maybe it's not the way I choose to go over there. Oh, we're not stuck, are we? No, at least we can reverse. Well, maybe if I turned all-wheel drive on, that might help. No, there's no way this UAZ would push through there. UAZ, sorry, whatever. I've been listening to Americans play this game too much. See there, it's about on the limits there, through that, because if it, pretty much if it goes above the bonnet, we're screwed. So going through that big lake over to our left is not really an option. We're going to have to go around that in this. So we might be able to do it in the Ural. Not sure. I suppose with logs on board, maybe not. Okay, these logs at the side are a real pain. They seem to be causing us lots of issues. I guess they start sliding around and reduce the grip you're able to get. Let's see if this gives us a way through. Oh, there is a fuel point here. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll fill up before we go on, because we've used some, and off-roading is never fuel pleasant, is it? There we go, we are full. So there is, by the looks of it, a river we are going to have to cross at some point. Now, if I can uncover that, it might show us if there's a bridge anywhere. But at the minute, it looks like we're just going to have to wade through the river. Which might not be so easy. Especially not in a UAZ in this, because it'll struggle through. Look how quickly that's flowing. Well, we're not going to be able to get out now. We're just going to have to go for it and hope for the best. Come on. Come on, make it, make it. Ooh, it's doing it. Wow. We came so close to not making that, it is untrue. I can't believe we made that. Let's figure out. So we've got, if we go kind of follow this tree line, we can get onto a road there. And then follow that to the left, we can get rid of that one, figure out what goes on there, and probably find a way to there. Okay. This is going to be tricky, cutting through all this. Just turn all-wheel drive off, we don't need it right now. Don't think it's helping as much. Let's turn it back on. Can we get through that? Come on, push the tree over. UAZ says no. It's not the computer that says no, it's the vehicle. That's annoying. Okay, whoops. Looks like there's a second bit of river there. But that's fine, we're not going that way. We're going to follow this road round to the left. Don't need all-wheel drive on here. It'll just burn fuel senselessly. Does it say what speed we're doing anywhere? It doesn't. Ooh, well hey. Okay, where are we? Okay, as you can see, it's put in a little track to show where we've been. Actually no, that looks like a track across there. We're going to go and follow that. Okay. We might need all-wheel drive for this. This is probably a really bad plan and is likely not going to work. bear in mind, we've got to get to this garage in the Ural truck, whatever it's called. The one we saw where we got this, the one that was parked next to us. Let's not go in there, that's water still. Yeah, we need to go in there, don't we? We've got to cross that. Don't tell me I'm stuck on a fallen tree. That's just never fun. Oh, it is actually kind of sticking up a lot. Yeah, actually I can kind of see how I would be stuck on that. Ooh, that looks like a reasonable amount of damage to the truck there, actually. Yeah, that's not good. I didn't realise it actually showed model damage to the vehicle, but that's cool. Yeah, we made it through that. Look how muddy this is now. I have absolutely no idea why we came up here, by the way. I don't know if it was anything useful. So there's a... what's that vehicle there then? What are you? Are you fuel? I don't know what he is. How do I view info about this truck? He's either fuel or repair points. Or it might be a garage truck. Any of the above we could make use of. There's another garage there. I would like to know... well, it don't matter. Wait, what? What's that? Not sure I like that view. Okay, where are we going now? So if we just go straight forward, we should be getting towards that cloaking point that way. All-wheel drive on, we might need it. Why are we struggling? Oh, it's put the parking brake on for us. Awesome. Which key was lights? Oh, whoops. Oh, that's horn. So we've got the lights on. This hopefully will help us, or we could just crash into a tree. Even though the lights were pointing right at it. Let's go. Come on, come on. You can do it. This is going to be quite the drop. Oops, we broke it. What are we stuck on? tree. Well, that explains. That would explain why we're struggling. Trees it turns out are quite solid. And our truck, it turns out, is probably quite broken. I think we've got to go up this hill, which is going to be tricky. Yeah, you can see the black smoke coming out of it now. And you can hear it's really not having a fun time. Let's just put the parking brake on. And let's try and use the other truck to get to that point. This might have a bit more oomph to it. It's also going to be harder to manoeuvre due to the size, but we can work with that. Let's just have a quick look at the map. Now I reckon we want to go back that way and get on that road a bit further. I'd also like it to not be night, but you know, we've got to deal with what we're given. Okay, let's put... Oh, we don't have diff lock apparently. I suspect that's a byproduct of this hardcore mode we're running. Actually, you know what? I bet this truck could do it. Let's follow the river, shall we? This is a really stupid plan and you should not try this at home. But... I'm not... well... Right. But we're not at home, we're in the middle of a river, so it's absolutely fine to try this. Come on. There you go. Let's get a bit of control over this truck, shall we? Come on. Driving down a river is really not a good plan. That's why. Because you have no idea how deep it's going to become. But we're doing it anyway for the sheer fact of it's fun. Oh, that's bad, that's bad. That's why we don't drive down a river. That's why, people. Ooh, this is really not going to go well for us. Come on, just keep the engine out of the river and the rest doesn't matter. We need to go off to the right at some point once we get past this. So we might as well cross the river. Once it's actually level in the water, it's a lot happier. Apart from there, but oh, turns out there's a bridge. See, that's why we do this scouting first, because when we've got a truck with logs on the back, that will be really useful to know about. Come on, keep climbing. Come on, we can get out of it. Oh, don't make me use the winch. Where else can we winch to? Oops. Come on, there we go. Okay, now which way do we need to be going? We need to turn harder to our right. Okay. Let's just see if we can see it. There's some sort of path track thing there. This camera is really not being friendly to us right now. But that's fine. Oh, there it is. Okay. So now that has opened up this whole area, as you can see there. Okay, I see it's showing this as impassable rocks and stuff. It's showing us a bridge there. Yeah, you see that becomes useful because we can now figure out a route that uses the just the roads to get us places rather than cutting through the jungle. We can follow normal roads. Okay, so our UAZ is virtually on a road, that's good. Yeah. So what I can see from this is, or what the plan is now, take our tent truck down this road, onto this road, drive it there. Now, getting across there is going to be the tricky bit, but I think we can do it. Onto this road, then we just follow this road round here and through there up to there, and we're good. Then we just drive back the same way, bring it back, do the same. We've got a garage. We also need to, I'll probably, before I do that, I'll drive here, get this cloaking point done, because that might reveal an easier route. I don't know what's under there, so we shall see. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. It's gone on quite a while, so thank you for watching. If you liked, please leave a like to let me know. If you want to see me play more games and stuff, please subscribe or consider subscribing, or whatever. You've heard all the other YouTubers say all this stuff before. Let me know what you think in the comments, etc, etc, yada yada yada. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. See you next time.